Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Casillejos, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
Welcome back, Nick.
Thanks.
I'm Anna.
Amy.
And Lacey's not here today because she is in London. She is going to the third night, I believe,
Yes, the 17th.
of the Eras tour at Wembley Stadium. So I'm very jealous. It's almost a life goal of mine to go to any concert at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
And she's getting to see the ultimate concert at Wembley Stadium. So, Lacey, we are very jealous.
Way to go, Tiger.
And she hasn't, I don't know about you, Amy, but she hasn't shown me her outfit, her Eras tour
yeah.
outfit. So I'm really excited to see what she wears, what surprise songs she gets, just everything. I told her to share her location with me because I want to stalk her when she goes to the Black Dog.
Did she?
No, I need to text her and tell her to share it with
harass
me.
her.
Because I was like, I want to literally watch you I want to check her location and watch her walk into the Black Dog. Like, I want that to happen. So, very excited that she's there.
Do they sell apparel at the Black Dog?
Yes, they sell.
I need to tell her to get me a hat.
They sell hats.
Okay, I need to get one.
And friendship bracelets.
Oh.
And I want to say maybe tote bags, but maybe I'm making that up.
I don't need a tote bag. I just need a hat.
The hats
Lacey,
are cute.
if you're listening, bring me a hat.
But yeah, I'm so excited. It's been really cool. It's like just online, just to see all the Swifties showing up in London.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to ask before we get into this, because she did 3 nights in London already a few weeks ago, and now she's back in London. So, are we calling this like London night 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or like?
Oh, no, I have a new set.
You know what I mean?
I could relabel it if I need to, but I have a whole new 1 through 5 set.
Because on Mastermind, on the Swift Alert game, it's like 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could relabel mine 4 on my word sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Predictions
I
on.
can too.
Just to be on the
Yeah.
same page as everybody. I have mine labeled as Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
just because I wasn't sure. Because don't want to be confusing, It's like London night 1, part 1, part 2. Like,
So 4 through 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
6. Hold on, I'm typing in my Google Doc. 7. Do you guys use Google Doc? Do you use the notes on your phone? Do you use notes on your computer? What do you use?
I
Word?
use notes on my computer.
Mm-hmm. Anna, what do you use?
I have a Google spreadsheet for
Mhm.
all of our guesses to keep score.
Nice. I'm Google Doc. Google Word Doc.
But I do have a Google Doc for like my episode notes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got to say, thank you guys for picking up the slack that I left behind the last, 15 episodes that I wasn't here.
No,
I don't know how many it was.
It hasn't been that long. We have missed you.
Yeah, so
glad
just
you're back.
backstory. I do have a job, so I've got to do that at times. I have to.
You and
go to
Travis
work,
Kelce both.
I get busy with different things. And then we had sick kids for over a week. We had 9 days of fever with my son. Then my daughter got sick for a few days. Then we went out of town for a week. Went to Colorado. It was great. Thanks for asking. And anyways, now we're back. Now I'm back. And so
Yes.
now I can devote my time to what I truly love, the podcast. So
We're
sorry
happy-
for leaving y'all hanging.
We're happy to have you back.
Thanks. What did you miss the most about me not being here?
You're
Amy,
our
you can go
anchor.
first.
Our
Huh?
anchor.
What?
Yeah, you're like, you lead us into every episode.
Y'all can do that. Y'all can introduce yourselves. Y'all are great at that.
And you touch the buttons and stuff. Amy and I don't
And-
like touching buttons.
Yeah,
I
right now
won't.
I'm switching the cameras.
Yeah, we don't.
And I can turn on and off the microphones.
So, oh no.
La, 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 la. Yeah, we don't. Amy and I don't like doing that.
yeah,
kind
but
of
Lacey's
thing.
good at all that.
Yes.
Anyways,
You are correct.
I'm very sorry about not being here. I felt bad every time I'd see like a new Instagram post or in the group chat talking about when we can record. I'd be like, I can't make it. So I'm sorry.
Also, just a little housekeeping for those that are listening. We do have a new Instagram account since you mentioned Instagram. We lost our original Instagram account for I don't know whatever reason, and it's been quite the struggle to get it back. So we do have a new account up. It's
Sorry, Anna's a little emotional here.
I know, I am pretty upset.
It does suck because Anna has worked so hard on this thing for
Yeah.
3 years, and we had a lot of viral videos on there. We had a
lot
lot
of
of great
connections.
followers. Yes, a lot of just good memories.
I know. One of I have various goals that I have for our new account. I want to reach a certain amount of followers. I want to make sure whatever. But I also want to make sure that Nikki Glacier knows that we have a new account. So our new account is at the 13TS podcast. So it's kind of similar to the old handle, but at the 13TS podcast. And in hopes of getting our followers back, we are having a little giveaway on our new account. All you have to do is follow the account, and on September 13th, we're going to select a random follower to receive an autographed copy of the Tortured Poets Department, the CD, autographed by Taylor, not by us. So somebody will just be selected at random on September 13th, so just make sure you're following our new Instagram account by then. We have gotten a couple of messages about this. If your account is on private, yes, you're still eligible to win, but if you're selected, we have to be able to message you. So maybe on September 13th, if you want to go unprivate for a day, see if you get a message and then private it again. I'm not sure how to go about that, but yes. So at the 13TS podcast. Also, I know it's been kind of hard to I've been so focused on our new Instagram account that also we're back on YouTube. That's a very, very exciting thing, and something that some of our listeners were like, wait, I didn't even realize you guys were doing video again. So yes, we are back on YouTube. Our page 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, pretty easy to find. We kind of had just some behind the scenes complications. So we started our YouTube channel back up with our Tortured Poets Department era. So as of late, we only have a handful of episodes, but yeah, so we're back. So we're back on YouTube. We have a new Instagram account. We're still on TikTok. We're still on X. You can still email us, call us. There's a lot of ways to reach us, but not through our old Instagram.
Yeah. I wonder, I know that there's a lot of podcasts that I see come across my For You page and stuff like that, but I don't listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people do that for us.
I think
they
honestly,
don't listen to our podcast, but they follow our accounts and things like that.
Actually, I feel like a handful because every now and then we would get comments from people being like, oh, I've followed you for forever, but finally decided to listen. And be like,
Love
hey,
that.
That's fine.
That's
I don't
fine.
care how they consume our content.
Yeah, as long as you're consuming the content. Yeah, obviously our episodes are a little bit more detailed than our
and we get
videos.
paid more if you listen to our podcast than we do on social media.
Yes,
if we're going to be honest.
This is true. And then in the long run, the whole podcast as a whole can be better. So,
Agreed.
But anyway.
All right, so we got to talk about the next 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 nights in London.
Yes.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. I just can't imagine doing 8 nights in a legendary stadium like Wembley Stadium. Way to go, Taylor. This is just incredible. I don't know stats on every concert and every artist that's been there, but I assume this is probably pretty high on the list of achievements for performing at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, I think
I would
so
just
too.
assume. And I know at one point, it's not the biggest stadium anymore, but I think at one point it was up there. Because now you have places with, over 100,000 seats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's just been such a legendary venue for so long, and it's just really cool.
Yeah.
It's just dominating.
Yeah. Also, remember the first time that she was in London, that's when Prince William was there, the royals were there. I wonder if it's going to be, I don't know if the royal family will go
Superstar
again,
City
but
again.
A superstar studded
I hope
VIP
so.
tent,
I
things
remember
like that.
at one point I saw an interview that said Emily Blunt was taking her kids to an Eras tour. I don't know if that's when she's back here in the States or because
Oh.
Emily Blunt's from London.
Yeah,
or from
okay.
over there, England.
Yeah.
Maybe Emily Blunt and John Krasinski could be
I
there.
That'd be
did
fun.
see Taylor Lautner will be in London the same time that Taylor's performing. So I don't know that he'll be there.
Oh, he'll be there.
Oh my gosh, I hope that he is there
Back to December?
the same night because Robert Pattinson, we're talking Twilight here.
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson is married, engaged to Suki Waterhouse. And
Yes.
she's one of the openers.
You're right.
So if Robert Pattinson
Oh my God.
and Taylor Lautner are there at the same time and we get Twilight and Paramore
Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps.
from the soundtrack. Oh, this could be
Epic.
Do I need to change my surprise?
We haven't started guessing yet.
Also, I'm really excited that Macy Peters is one of the openers too
Yeah, that'll be
in
really
London
exciting.
for one of the nights. So that's going to
Yeah.
be really, really
This is big
exciting
for her.
This is huge. Also, I know we keep saying things before we get to our predictions. I do really hope that Taylor's okay. This is
Yeah.
following the events in Vienna last week, I just cannot even imagine the mental state to be in to go back out on stage after something like that. So obviously we just like always hope the best for Taylor, but I genuinely just really, 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 really hope that she's okay and that she has a good support system and that everything goes flawlessly and that everybody's safe. And I just hope she's okay.
Yeah, I think that the Taylor Swift tailgating is no longer allowed.
Yes, I did see that for safety.
Crowds are being moved along, so you can't hang out in front of the stadium. And
Which that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think some people's seats got moved for security reasons as well.
You know,
Yeah, I
I
saw
seen
that, but I
something
didn't know.
about that. Let me see if I remember what the explanation was. I think maybe their seats got moved because after the first few rounds of shows, they discovered that those seats actually had obstructed views, and so they rearranged some seats
So they can see better.
so people could see better. That
That's
if
good.
they bought like an unobstructed view ticket,
whatever.
then they could have what they bought.
Whatever decisions are being made, I know that Taylor is doing her best to make it the best experience ever.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
she's working with the best of the best security level teams. So that's good. But yeah, like I remember when I went to Dublin, I like had like a view of like some seats that they were all empty. And I was like, even asking Ryan, I was like, I wonder why that section in itself is empty. And then he kind of noted that there was like this huge pole in front of it. And it was like, probably because they can't see the stage. So like, why bother selling the tickets? I was like, that makes sense. So yeah, I guess that would make sense. But
All right. So should we get into our predictions?
Yes.
yes.
this thing going?
Oh wait, do we need?
What?
Oh,
What's the latest point totals and everything?
Oh my God.
I'm so far removed from everything, I don't even know where we stand.
I think me and Lacey, thank you, Amy team, are 2.5 points behind. I think we have 22.5 and y'all have 25, but please let me know if I'm wrong.
That was close. I'm gonna ask Katie, our official
Yes.
scorekeeper, to please correct me if this is wrong. I believe that in Warsaw, I have to like double check. I think in Warsaw the only half point was to Nick for Suburban Legends. So that took our team to 26. And then I believe you guys still have 23 and a half.
Okay.
I will double check that before the episode is over though.
Okay. So that means we're 2.5 behind still, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, London, I mean, 5 nights in London, we each have 10 guesses.
And
I mean,
this is it.
And this is it. Have we decided on what our punishment is?
okay.
Did we figure that
So
out?
what do you think about this?
Glad you're
Oh.
here.
Did I miss a team meeting?
Well,
Maybe.
nothing. We didn't make any decisions
Uh-huh.
because we didn't want to make the decision without you.
Oh.
It was a request or an idea submitted by a listener about, and this is pretty intense.
I like it.
It looks like y'all are scared to tell me. Am I going to hate
I'm
it?
just scared because I don't want to lose if this
Oh.
happens.
It's
The losing team cannot listen to Reputation Taylor's version until after the winning team listens.
The vault tracks.
The vault tracks.
That would be tough.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that punishment.
Right. It's a bad one.
It's like bad but good. It's high. It's high stakes.
It is
Yeah.
high stakes.
It's also you really have to trust that the other team like won't.
I know. Is the other
Listen.
team going to say, haven't listened to it yet, and it's 3 days after it comes out, but they
We-
actually listened to it at midnight when it dropped?
Right. We could all do like a Zoom call and you would know that I'm not listening to it, right?
Yeah.
That's
Because-
evidence. But I'm trustworthy, so.
Yeah, and me too.
No, but I really am.
Okay, me too.
Okay.
But I would have to assume that, because for the re-records, we haven't done our listening part. Like we do our midnight listening parties for like the brand new albums. We haven't done it for the re-records, but I would have to assume that we would get together the following day anyway to like celebrate that the album came out, right? Unless like, I don't know, for whatever scheduling has to do. But it would be tough for me personally just because of the morning show.
Right.
Like it'd be impossible for me to do the morning show and like not
Haven't listened
talk
to
about
it yet.
She knows
Right.
she's going to win.
Right. No, this is Amy. This is anybody's game.
But I don't know. I kind of feel like we should get together and do a live listening party just to the vault track.
We could do that like just for the vault. We wouldn't stay up all night.
Yeah, and then we just be up for like 30 minutes and we could bounce.
Yeah, but then we
we
like
could
the
do
two
that.
people can't.
Right.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
what we're saying.
I'm game. I like the punishment.
It is a good
because
punishment
high
because
stakes.
it's not a fun one.
You know
Nobody
what?
wants
It's
to
kind of a
lose.
win-win in the way that it's a great punishment, and our listeners do love when we do our live listening parties.
Yeah.
Because I guess they have people to listen with. So if we do a live listening party the night the Reputation or debut comes out, just for the vault tracks.
So we'll just pencil this in as the punishment until we're all together and decide together. Yes?
Yeah, but it's tough because then the losers, we're going to know who loses at that point.
Oh, that's true.
But yes, pencil it in. Pencil, not pen.
It's a suitable punishment.
Yes.
I mean, it is. It's high stakes.
And we can figure out how to make it work.
Yeah.
Thank you all for attending this live
right.
meeting. Okay, kick it off, Nick.
All right, so let's get into our predictions for London Night 4 at Wembley Stadium. I usually make my predictions for just kind of what I want to hear. I have no reason behind it, and I typed these out, and I thought, wow, this is quite a whiplash of songs that I picked out for Night 4. I believe she is going to perform Me, immediately followed by Mad Woman.
All right.
Nice.
That's two very different vibes, but I think it could work.
Let's go, teammate.
I like it.
Ooh.
I like it.
All
Okay,
right, Amy.
so for Lacey, she gave me her guesses earlier this morning. She has for Night 4, London Boy and You're Losing Me.
Oof.
And then I personally for Night 4 have Mad Woman, crazy that we both have that, Nick. And I Did Something Bad.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a feeling that we're all gonna like in one way or another overlap. So it's more of a game of who guesses it on the right night.
Yes.
Okay, London Night 4 for me. I think just given the circumstances following Vienna, I think she's gonna do Long Live as a surprise song for London Night 4, along with You're on Your Own, Kid.
Lovely. Okay, so Wembley, London. What am I saying? All right.
Night 5.
London, Night 5
I know it's confusing.
at Wembley. I believe Taylor's going to perform London Boy. Ooh, get this. Followed by I Bet You Think About Me.
Oh.
She's got to perform London Boy because she's there, but she's just going to kind of twist the knife a little bit after she
right.
sings it.
I
You
know. I'm so curious to know if she actually does it or not.
I know. Part of me thinks she wouldn't because she's in love with the guy on the Chiefs.
Right.
Not the London Boy anymore.
But you can't not guess.
But you can't not perform. Yeah.
You
I
cannot
can't
guess
not guess
it.
it. I have
Right.
10 songs to guess.
Right.
I have to guess it.
And it's not even about the London Boy. It's about name dropping the different neighborhoods in London.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you want to be
Absolutely.
in London singing about like Camden and the market and you know all the things that she
Totally.
mentions.
All right. Amy,
All
what
right.
you think?
For Lacey, Night 5, she has Would've, Could've, Should've, and I Bet You Think About Me.
Ooh.
And I have for Night 5, This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things, and London Boy.
Okay.
Hold on, those are some long
And
titles.
they are.
Okay. All right, London Night 5. I have, at some point this is going to happen, and I'm choosing London Night 5, Cassandra, and Mad Woman.
All right.
Let's go. All right, so for London Night 6 at Wembley, I am going to predict that Taylor Swift is going to perform Gorgeous and Cassandra.
Love it.
All right, for Lacey, Night 6, she has Cassandra, and I Did Something Bad.
Ooh.
And I have for Night 6, Peter, and That's When.
Did you pick Peter because of Macy Peters?
No, is that the
Because
night
I thought
she's
about
doing
it. I'm not exactly sure what night she's doing it, but Macy Peters has a song called Wendy.
Oh, stop.
So it would be like so cute to do like a Peter Wendy like
That is so
situation.
cute.
I know, and I thought about putting it in my guesses too, but I don't know. There's so many other London songs that
Yeah.
I just like,
I didn't make the cut.
unfortunately. But if she ends up doing a Peter mashup with Macy
Wendy?
Peters with Wendy,
Crazy. Love
please hit me up. What was your second guess?
it. That's When.
Okay, London Night 6. Since this is the night that Lacey will be there, for Lacey, I think it would be the most full circle good karma to ever happen if Taylor announces Reputation Taylor's version when Lacey's there. Could you imagine like
Well, that's
She'd lose her mind.
Like-
why she guessed Cassandra and I Did Something
I know.
Bad.
Yeah. I like for the same reason I'm guessing I Did Something Bad
Uh-huh.
and the Black Dog.
Nice.
Given just the entire history of this podcast, if Lacey is in attendance for Reputation Taylor's version announcement, like the world will be screaming.
And everyone will know. She will let everyone know. It's because of her.
For the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
For the rest of our lives. I hope that happens. That would be so insane.
Yeah,
great.
if Taylor announces Reputation Taylor's version while Lacey is in attendance, there would be 50 viral videos posted online of people recording Lacey in the crowd being like, this girl is going nuts when Taylor announced Reputation, Taylor's version. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
She'd be like, I told y'all. She'd be flipping everyone off. I told you guys.
That's exactly what she would. She would start twerking, like popping champagne bottles, like, oh my gosh.
How'd she get it into Wembley?
I don't know. She'll find a way.
How are her feet in the air? What's
Well,
happening?
this is so crazy. How'd she get on stage?
Oh, they're hauling her away.
Oh no. Fresh out the slammer.
All right. Shall we get into night 7
This
of
is
London?
nuts that she's doing so many. Yeah.
All right. Night 7 of London. I believe she's going to perform So Long London. And then she's going to perform Forever Winter.
Excellent.
Lacey has for night 7 The Bolter and Glitch. And then I have for night 7 Beautiful Ghosts.
Ooh, okay.
that's a good one.
Nice.
I know, and Tolerate It.
Oh, nice. For London night 7, that's when I have London Boy, along with My Boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys.
Nice.
I think that'd be a cool combo.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So for London night 8, the final night, I believe Taylor is going to wrap up this leg of the tour, the surprise song section, with Endgame. And I Did Something Bad. And that's when she's announcing Reputation, Taylor's version.
Don't tell Lacey that.
Yeah, sorry, Lacey.
If Lacey misses it by a day or 2.
Oh my gosh. It'd break her heart.
I know.
So Lacey has for night 8 Black Dog and So Long London. The Black Dog. And then I have for night 8 So Long London and How Did It End?
Oh my gosh. That's great.
I'm kind of liking this ASMR we got going on.
With my typewriter.
For some reason, is
not
her
my typewriter.
maybe
Am I
it's just because I
going too
haven't been
fast?
here. No, maybe it's
Okay.
because I just haven't been here for so long. But I feel like I
London?
can really hear the keyboard
Is it
strokes
like,
a lot
is
louder
it my
today.
is my computer closer to my microphone than usual?
No, I think it's fine.
That's usually over here. Okay, final night in London. I also have
what?
So Long London.
Stop.
Shocking. And Tolerate It.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
So that's-
big 5 nights.
Those are the guesses.
yeah.
We'll see what happens.
And we have a lot of overlap, but we have a lot of different nights.
Mhm.
Like same songs, but different nights. So this is going to be really, really exciting. And I believe just like in real time. I think the show just started.
Yeah, it did. So we should get this episode posted.
I know we should get this episode posted pretty quickly. Okay, yeah, this is so
Yay!
exciting. Follow our new Instagram account at the 13TS Podcast. Watch our episodes on YouTube. Listen anywhere you find podcasts. And if you're in London, hit up Lacey. At LaceyG13 is her Instagram. And
Send us an email, send us a text. All the
Yeah.
ways to contact us are in the description of this podcast, and we would love to hear from you. Send us a picture. What are you wearing? We would love to
Yes.
see it.
Love you, lobsters.
See you next time.
love you.
Thanks for listening. The 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.